What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Testing 1, 2, 3. And today, the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Mets. First pitch is seconds away. We're pretty much jumping right into this one with the play-by-play. See if we can bring up the graphic here for this game. What's up, Brady Domina, Jenny Vega, Micah, Logan Webb will be taking the mound for the San Francisco Giants in this hangout stream, play-by-play between the Giants and the New York Mets. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in. We will get our lineups up here right now with the New York Mets, the visiting Mets. Brandon Nimmo leading off. He'll be followed by Starling Marte in right field. Nimmo will be in center. Lindor at shortstop. Pete Alonso at first. Matt Beatty will be at third base today. Stewart will be DHing. McNeil in left. Wendell at second. And Narvaez behind the plate. The Giants will be facing Luis Severino. And this Mets lineup will be going up against the great one and only Logan Webb. The Giants obviously won game 1 yesterday and are looking to come back today and take game 2 as well. Testing 1, 2, everything looking good here, getting everything set up. James Decker is here. Warlock 9148 is here. Everyone is here. Thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate the amazing support. Brandon Nimmo is going to lead things off in today's game. Brought to you by we ain't got no sponsor. Jenny Vega. Here's the first pitch inside and 91 miles an hour, and that's the first pitch of today's baseball game. First pitch brought to you by Brady Domina. Brandon Nimmo has not had much success against Webb, but here he rips one to second on a hop. Picked up by Tyro, throws to first, one down, and that is how this game gets started on the bounce out to second base on a one hopper. And I was going to say he's 1 for 11 against Webb. Now make that 1 for 12. Still hating the DH. Yeah, never really got used to the DH, that's for sure. One out here in the top of the first inning. No score in this one. And that'll bring up Starling Marte, who takes one on the outside corner. 0-1 the count here. Marte at 286, having a pretty solid year. 330 on base, 4 bombs, 12 driven in for the powerful right-handed batter. He grounds one here, picked up at shortstop, the throw down to first, and they got him. 2 down in the inning. Nice play right there by Nick Ahmed. Make pitchers hit. Yeah, I mean, we got to a point, well, actually, we've been at that point for a while where pitchers simply don't practice hitting, and they're just not up to the task. Here's the pitch from Webb. There's a fly ball right field down the line. That one is into the seats, about the first row there, right behind the dugout. 0-1 the count. But it just got to a point where they were just so bad, and what can you do other than just do what they did eventually? I think that it was meant to happen, and I don't like it either. I grew up, obviously, without the DH. Here's the pitch on the way as a National League fan. That one's down low. Ball and a strike here to Francisco Lindor, huge superstar infielder. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses there at a nice off-speed pitch from Logan Webb. Ball and 2 strikes. For the Giants infield, Matt Chapman, Nick Ahmed at short, Tyro Estrada at second, as there's a swing and the bat goes flying. The bat goes flying towards the first base coach, and it's strike 3, and that is going to do it. So Webb with the strikeout, making Francisco Lindor look somewhat foolish there as the bat goes flying down the first base line, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 in the first. We will head to the bottom half. Mets nothing, Giants coming up. Eric, wish pitchers fielded their positions better as well. That would definitely be nice. But you know, they don't practice. Their focus is pitching, and there's no doubt about that. But I definitely miss the pitchers hitting, and it comes with a lot of strategy too. It's not just pitchers hit that we want to see some terrible pitchers up there, but the manager's got to make the decision when to pinch hit. When you pinch hit, your pitcher's coming out the game. So it did create some extra strategy with the double switch and whatnot, changing the lineup around with your double switches. But now the double switch is pretty much extinct. And yeah, the game is just completely changed without the, well, I should say with the DH. But yeah, it is what it is. Coming up to the plate is going to be Jung Hoo Lee, Wade Jr., and then Soler. And we might as well go through the rest of the lineup. Conforto will be in left. Matt Chapman at third base today. Patrick Bailey behind the dish, which I'm happy about. Not too excited about Tom Murphy's play lately. Tyro Estrada at second. Mike Yastrzemski is starting to get better. He's starting to improve that batting average, getting it climbing up towards the Mendoza line after a horrific start. Nick Ahmed will be at short for some reason, batting ninth, even though he's probably one of the better hitters in the lineup, other than Bailey and Wade Jr. He's actually got the best batting average in this lineup, but he's not going to be batting until the ninth spot. Good to have some threats down there at the lower part of the lineup as well. But Luis Severino, who's having a strong season so far. The pitch on the way to Jung Hoo Lee is right there for a strike. Otani pre-Dodgers hitting with the Angels he hit. Get rid of DH. Make managers manage. Jung Hoo Lee, the Korean superstar, came over here and is having a nice year so far with the San Francisco Giants. A couple of home runs. Luis Severino winds in the 0-1 pitch. And there's a ground ball to second. Picked up easily, and Jung Hoo Lee is thrown out. One down here in the bottom half of the first. So the Giants' first inning starts the exact same way as the Mets with a ground out to second. So Severino he loves to pitch inside with that four-seamer. He's also got a good cutter, a good array of pitches as Lamont Wade Jr. stands in. He's having a monster year. Check swing fouls this one off. 358 batting average for Wade Jr., chasing Ted Williams. But it's just a joke because we got a long season, and I'm sure that average will drop as we go on. The pitch on the way down low. But Ted Williams, the last hitter to hit 400. I wonder if anyone will ever do it again, ever in my lifetime or anyone else's. Will anyone hit 400 with a full season? There's a fly ball left field, fairly deep, not deep enough, and it's caught about 15 feet in front of the track. So McNeil makes the play there. He's out in left, Nimmo in center, Marte in right. In the infield, we have Beatty, Lindor, Wendell, and Alonso. Narvaez behind the dish, and Severino pitching. Honestly, I feel my daughter's softball league's pitchers do more than MLB. The pitch is down low, and Soler stands in 0-1. Oh, excuse me, 1-0 count to Soler. And yeah, I mean, Major League Baseball, there were things that as the pitch comes in, down low again, 2-0. There were things that just didn't happen. They were inconceivable at one time. Like when you wanted to walk a batter, you had to throw the four pitches. You just had to throw them. It's just you can't just send the guy over to first like it's beer league softball. You can't start a ghost runner. You can't start a runner on base when they didn't earn their way there. You just don't do that. It just doesn't happen in Major League Baseball. But those are things that now not only happen, they're a part of the game, permanent part of the game. We haven't seen a intentional walk where they throw the four balls in how many over 10 years, over a decade. That rule's been gone, and you just run to first. Not to mention, of course, the runner at second. I find absolutely disgraceful and an embarrassment, and I'll never get used to it. But that is the nature of baseball, Major League Baseball. Now you got the ads on the uniforms. Fire Manfred, fix baseball. James Decker. We're ready to go here. Soler had to go get a new bat, I guess. He broke his bat. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes one. That one's called a strike. Could have went either way, down low and in, but it might have nipped the strike zone. We're coming to you from Oracle Park in San Francisco. The 2-2 pitch from Severino is, nice movement, but down low and outside. Soler lays off. Full count. Beautiful day in the Bay Area. Conforto on deck. Here comes the pitch. Swings and fouls this one straight back on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball outside. Was able to keep the at-bat going. Might have been ball four, but a good decision to at least foul it off. You don't want to put that one in the hands of the ump. They will definitely ring you up on a pitch like that, a couple inches off the plate. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Soler strikes out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Luis Severino. And this game gets started with a potential pitching duel in the works. So both pitchers, 1-2-3 in the first inning. What's up, Eric, and everyone else who's stopping in? Say hi in the chat if you don't mind, and tell me where you at. Everybody in the chat, we're doing a rare play-by-play. I get asked for the play-by-play all the time, so I want to see y'all here. You want the play-by-play? You get the play-by-play. Remember Eric's video on MLB jerseys being similar to NASCAR? Some of them definitely really emphasize the ad on the ad. And, there are leagues that are worse, but at least I can understand, like in some of the Mexican leagues. I was looking at Monterrey's roster, and they have like 6 or 7 ads on their uniforms. The Sultanes de Monterrey. If I can find it, that team's website, I was checking them out, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're please don't ever let. And I really think someday this might be the MLB uniform. Let me see if I can find what I was looking at. I think that they're not going to happen overnight, but they're slowly going to add more and more and more ads over the years, in my opinion. Let's see if I can find their roster. Here we go. Sultanes de Monterrey, and I'm sure all the other teams have similar looks, but you can see right here, uniforms. Look at all the ads. We see Viva, Coca-Cola, Mobile Super, as Logan Webb makes the first pitch of the second inning, and it's outside. But you can do 1, 2 mission chips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ads right on the front there. Very, very cringe. But I can understand, at least in their league, is there's a strike call in the outside corner, 1-1. I can at least understand in that league's not maybe producing as much money, or maybe they're just greedy. I really don't know, but it can't come to Major League Baseball, but it may someday. There's a ground ball to second base. It is Tyro Estrada who fields it, and on the other side of second base, he throws him out. 2 down here in the second. What's going on? Bob Best from Reno. Greetings from Reno, the Reno Aces. The Aces be emailing me every day. They want me to go to games because I went to a game. You go to a minor league game, you buy your ticket, that minor league team will send you stuff for life. But I don't really mind. Here's the pitch to the next batter. That one is inside corner for a strike. It is Brett Beatty at the plate. Beatty, young hitter, hitting 269 with a homer. The pitch. That one upstairs, a little bit outside at 84. Webb stuff is looking pretty crisp so far. We got the play-by-play. Helmets with ads on them are the worst, Mike, 100%. What's going on, Kayla and Tommy Huxley? There's a chopper to short. It is play dicey. Hard throw by Ahmed, and they got him. Nice play right there, Nick Ahmed. And that right there is a ground ball that's probably a base hit at almost every level besides the big leagues, because I mean, okay, maybe not AAA, AA, but I see little ground balls like that all the time, high school, college level. There's just shortstops can't get rid of the ball quick enough and throw hard enough to get the runner. And right here, very nice play right there by Ahmed. There's a ground ball to second. Estrada's got it from the outfield grass. That's going to do it. And that's about the quickest half inning in the history of the game for Logan Webb right there. And that's what we need to see. Webb is just getting it done, mowing down these batters. 1, 2, 3. And he has a 1, 2, 3 inning for the second time. And we are heading to the bottom of the second. We have not had a base runner yet in this baseball game. 3 up, 3 down, no issues. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Ivan Savala. Yeah, I was just checking out these jerseys right here. This is the future of Major League Baseball, possibly. There's a closer look at it. My man right here. Coca-Cola, Tim Hortons, Viva. I can't read what that says. Construrama or something like that. Mobile Super, Impact, Swiss Hospital, Mission. Then you got a couple on the sleeves, I'm sure. Probably some more on the back, maybe some on the pants. Who knows? But please don't ever let that come to Major League Baseball. Actually, I don't think we should have one. I can understand if the game was really struggling, but that's not the case. Just watching some Giants baseball and getting ready for softball for the daughters. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I heard that some breaking news. What's his name? Now Max Scherzer is going to be pitching on rehab tomorrow in Round Rock. I wish I could be there to check that out. I'm going to try to check that out maybe on the MILB app or something. But um, Max Scherzer is making his way back for the Texas Rangers. He'll be pitching tomorrow on rehab. So always interested in that. See how guys look coming off rehab. Big superstars like that. Soon it will be anybody here in the Austin, Texas area. Let me know. Let me know. Capri's news. Soon it will be like Euro Soccer, and the main words on the front is a sponsor, and you can't even tell what the team name is. Yeah, I mean NASCAR's like that, but that's kind of the name of the beast in NASCAR. It's kind of what they're known for. That pitch is a call strike on the inside corner to Conforto. Hitting 271 with 5 bombs. So it's kind of cool. Like NASCAR, that's what's known for. You get all the ads everywhere. It's part of the players, sponsors. It's all not the player, but the driver. There's a pop-up third base, should be caught foul ground, and it is. Brett Beatty has got it, 1 down. This game's moving right along here. Bottom of the second inning, 1 away. I saw that. He got ejected from the Yankees and A's games because I guess a fan in the stands was mad how Ruiz got hit and they made a big deal. Well, what happened is Chapman stands in. What happened was the umpire and the manager were kind of chirping back and forth. There's a call strike at the knees, and the umpire said, one more word and you're out, or you're gone. And then Boone was like checking his fingernails, checking his manicure or something of that nature. He was just completely not even paying attention. That pitch is inside to Chapman. And then a fan says, "Come on, home plate!" Yells at the umpire, and the umpire immediately ejected Boone for what a fan yelled. There's a foul backing out of play, and that is just absolutely unacceptable. And you have to overturn that, but of course they won't. He got ejected for a fan yelling. The umpire ejected the manager because a fan yelled. I've never seen that before. And may have happened, before social media. Here's the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2, but certainly never seen that before. Round Rock is a great minor league park. You should go, oh, I've been there. I got the W. Call back. Check my channel out. Search it up. Dell Diamond, Humm Baby Baseball. Dell Diamond, Humm Baby Baseball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. I went to Dell Diamond in 2019 because the Sacramento River Cats were playing for the PCL championship, and I went to check it out. And that was one of my first videos on the channel. And then I went back. I forgot why. I went to a Bon Jovi concert in 2022. They didn't come near me. And I went over there, took a trip to Texas to check it out, and also went to a game while I was there. And I did a stadium review. That's the only 2 times, I think, maybe one more time I've been down to the Austin area. It's a 2-2 count here to Chapman, the pitch, down low and outside. What do you think of the Cleveland Guardians' hot start? Oh, yeah, I love the Cleveland Guardians, and they got a great pitching staff. They had it last year. I predicted they'd win the World Series. It's not too surprising to me. And I think as long as they keep pitching well and the offense stays hot enough that they could make a run. Max Fried just pitched a complete game with shutout on 92 pitches, 0 walks. Holy crap. I mean, obviously the Mets are a gay team. I don't know what that means, but definitely they have not been great for the last few years. Here is here's the pitch on the way. Ground ball, third base. Beatty's got it on that bounce. Hard throw to first, and they got him. I was going to say Warlock, D-backs beating up on the Cards 14-1. Watch John Boy's breakdown. He always has a funny take, if you don't mind some swearing. If it was a single patch that was a donation or support thing, I'd be good for it. But when it becomes advertising, it's dumb for select leagues like MLB. Yeah, exactly. 2 down in the inning. It's an embarrassment. Chevrolet, as if any Giants. I mean, I got a Chevrolet. That's what I drive every day. My main car is a Chevrolet, but That's really not the point. There's a strike on the inside corner. There shouldn't be Chevrolet ads on Giants, on Major League Baseball uniforms. It never happened before. You would think if the game was really suffering, fans weren't coming, there was no support anymore, and baseball became kind of a fringe sport. There's a little squig foul down the third base line. Maybe then you could understand you're trying to keep the game going, and it needs that kind of support. But these are still huge stadiums selling out. This is just pure greed, in my opinion. Managers should get ejected when fans yell. They manage the players. They should manage the fans too. Matthew, I don't know how they're supposed to do that. Tomorrow is Manaya and Snell. Let's go. We got a play-by-play. We do got play-by-play, and we will go straight into the post game after the game. We'll see if Jason Corona shows up, or maybe Bo Falcon, some of the great supporters. But you guys here who are here right now, some of the hardcores as well. Jenny Vega, there's a ball outside. 1-2. Large Turkey, you guys are amazing. We have members in here. We have patrons here. We have members. We have moderators. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to my man, Patrick Bailey. He sends one foul. Have not had a base runner. We're at the bottom of the second inning. Both pitchers are controlling the game very well. Patrick Bailey has proven himself. He is the absolute man. He almost had a cycle the other day. Here's the pitch. Takes one outside. But when he hit his triple, or what looked like it might be a triple, the ball bounced over the wall, and he didn't have a chance to go for 3. But he still had a great day with 4 hits that day. Switch hitter, batting left-handed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Severino is high and outside. Check with the third base umpire. No swing. Wasn't even close. I can't believe they even checked. 3-2. Bo Falcon is huge, and James Decker as well. Patrick Bailey standing in with a full count, trying to get something going in this game. It's been very slow, at least offensively. The Mets have a ad two of some kind. I don't even know what it says. Here's the pitch. Looks like an insurance company. Ground ball, diving stop. It is Beatty. Hard throw. Got him. What a play. Looked like a base hit off the bat, but a diving play right there ends the inning. And the Giants fail to get anything going. No base runners, but none for the Mets either. We're heading to the third inning. This has been all pitching so far. Hope I can get a 10 spot for every 10 wins. Hopefully we can make it to a Hyundai. Oh, yes, it will, Eric. We will be keeping track. And that is amazing. I would appreciate it. Any support is amazing. We are moving up here right now. I feel like I'm a little dim right here. The lighting is not really, we're going to get some new lighting as well as a new computer next month. Next month is when everything is going down. Why next month? Because I have to wait one more month to get that last YouTube paycheck next month, and that will put us over the top to get the computer safely, financially safely, without having to worry. Been saving up for over 2 years for it, almost since the channel started. So we do appreciate it. What's up, Cloud Connected? Smash the like, smash the subscribe button. We'll check on some other games as well as this game goes on. There's Shohei. Glorious Shohei Crush Jobs just keep it. He's tearing it up. He's doing what he does here with the Dodgers. No doubt about that. Kansas City over Toronto 3-2 in the ninth, trying to lock it down there. The terrible White Sox are winning against the Twins 5-4 in the ninth, trying to lock that down. It is the Cubs over the struggling Astros. What is going on in Houston? Oh my gosh. What is going on with some of their players? I thought the Astros had one good year left in them. Maybe not. 7-2, Cubs leading. Obviously, the Cardinals struggling. Goldschmidt has not been that great. 14-1 Diamondbacks tearing up the Cardinals. 4-0 Seattle over Texas. As we get ready for baseball here in San Francisco. It is a 0-0 game. No runs, nothing going down. Does the microphone, do I need a new microphone? Does the microphone sound crappy? Because I definitely can. It's a somewhat expensive microphone. Um, I probably won't get a new mic right away, but if you think I need one, I can definitely invest. That pitch is outside, 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one is high and outside. Kind of silly considering it's YouTube, but miss talking to World Traveler. We need to get her over here. Welcome to Rebuild Houston. She's in the medical field. Too bad she's busy, but understandable. There's a chopper to third, picked up by Chapman. Hard throw to first, and they got him. The defense today on both sides, on both teams, is immaculate. Is incredible, impeccable, very impressive. One out in the inning. Oh, we got some breaking news. Johnny Cueto, per Warlock 9148, has signed with the Rangers today. Hearing of this for the first time, and I'm happy to hear that. I thought his career was probably over as Joey Wendell takes one down low, but it's called a strike. 0-1 the count. So that is pretty interesting. He is going to be back with his man and one of the great managers, Bruce Bochy. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Webb. Swing and a miss from Wendell. No balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, the Houston Astros just really not feeling it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on over there in Houston, but it's not good. And that's for dang sure. So Logan Webb, no balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch. And that one drops down low, 1-2. Oh my, did I use the word immaculate? I think I did. Cueto is the man. I don't know if we'll have time for immaculate. We could probably do it kind of between innings. There's a chopper to third. Played by Chapman. Throws to first. Got him. Dang, the defense today is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you, there's about 6 or 7 hit balls that would have been base hits at some lower levels. But in the big leagues with these guys, they turn into outs. And a lot of times people forget that when we talk about hitters who are struggling, like, hey, why'd you hit 350 in college and you're only hitting 220 in the big leagues? First of all, yes, the pitching is a little bit tougher, but also so many balls that were hits, ground balls that got through, ground balls that couldn't throw you out, turn into outs at the big league level because the defense is just that good. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's in the dirt. Two and 0 here, 2 outs, third inning. The pitch on the way to Narvaez. That one's on the outside corner. Thank you so much, Cloud Connected. Zach Greinke, yeah, someone's got to give Greinke a shot. I mean, let's be honest. Here's the 2-1. That one's inside. One of the few active players. I mean, he's not, I guess he's not active. He's not on a team, but he's still active as far as he's still not retired, eligible to be signed. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 3-2. And he's probably a future Hall of Famer. I would say definitely. I watched a compilation of errors the other day. The smallest boot is always punished. Incredible how talented these guys are. Absolutely is just not that easy. The pitch. There's a lace into left center field, a base hit by Narvaez. He may try for 2. Let's see. Conforto. He's going to try for it. The throw. Save. It's a double for Narvaez. And the Mets with a runner in scoring position with 2 down here in the top of the third. And there goes the no-no. There goes the perfect game. Oh, yeah, I was already thinking about it. Don't think that I wasn't already thinking about it, but I couldn't say anything. But I was already thinking about it in the third inning. I'm like, could we have a no-no on the live stream? Obviously not. And Webb was pissed. Webb was thinking it. I believe truly that pitchers after a 1-2-3 first inning, they're already thinking perfect game. After the second, oh, they're definitely thinking it. There's a foul at the plate. I hate umps too, but in most cases, the typical strike zone is tighter between MLB versus college as well. Yeah, the problem at MLB level is not the lack of talent. The umpires are talented. The umpires went through a lot to get there. The problem is simply that they have no accountability. They don't have to try as hard as they used to. They don't have to call. They can call a ball a strike if they feel like it. If they don't like a guy, if they just want to punch someone out, they want to show off their strike three call. They can do it, and there's no repercussions. That union is that strong. I don't care. The players got a strong union. The umpires union apparently is stronger because you cannot get fired. You cannot get demoted once you are officially a MLB umpire. At first, you can get demoted when you're just kind of they bringing you up as a replacement, kind of when someone's hurt, when someone's takes a leave of absence, and they'll bring them up as a replacement. But once you're officially a Major League Baseball umpire, you are in for life. There's a ground ball, diving stop by Tyro Estrada from his knees, throws to first, and the defense continues to shine here at Oracle Park. What a play by Tyro Estrada. This game could be like a 4-3 baseball game, but the defense is not letting it happen. Still nothing, just one base runner through this game. We are heading now to the fourth inning. Is that possible? No, excuse me, bottom of the third. I was like, are we already? No, we're in the bottom of the third, no score. Once an umpire is hired, it's impossible to fire them. And Angel Hernandez is one of the worst umpires in the history of the game. Angel Hernandez is like a minor league player who is pretty good, shows some promise, shows some talent. You bring him up and he goes 0 for 20, and he's one of the worst players of all time. Except in his case, he stays. He stays. He stays year after year. Now, I mean, sometimes it happens like my man Jackson Holiday. He's off to a really rough start. He's like 1 for 20. But Jackson Holiday will get more opportunities. But if Jackson Holiday keeps going 1 for 20, he's not going to be around in 3 years. If he keeps going 1 for 20, 1 for 30, and just sucks, he won't be around. He'll be what we call a bust, and we will send him on his way. Go play in the independent leagues or in the adult leagues, but you ain't playing Major League Baseball no more. Am I frozen? I don't seem frozen. Am I frozen? Video played pretty good. So, yeah, league office may start threatening suspensions if players and managers don't cool it with arguing. Um, all golden on my side. Yeah. But with this computer, I'm always worried that something will go wrong in a 3-hour stream. So hopefully we survive. But yeah, Brandon Solis man's in 0 for 600 at this point. Like that's the equivalent of a player coming up and hitting 075 year after year, and they just keep throwing him out there. It doesn't happen. Here's Tyro Estrada. The pitch on the way is grounded to third. It is played by Beatty. Throw to first, easy out, 1 down, 5-3 on the put out there. And like Tyro Estrada as an example, he came up a few years ago and he played well. That's why he's still here. He proved himself. But another example, think of some guys who have come up who have not, like Donovan Walton. I love Donovan Walton. He's a great guy and he's a solid player. Yeah, it was amazing in college. But Donovan Walton came up and sucked, and he's down in AAA since then. He may get another opportunity at some point, but he hasn't proven himself. Guess what? You don't stay. You don't stay. And now Yaz, who's hitting 178, he's on the verge of getting his ass sent down if he doesn't start heating up, which he has lately. There's a strike on the outside corner. If you're a player and you don't produce, you can go ahead and produce the door on your way out. That's how that works. Here's the pitch to Mike Yastrzemski. It's an 0-2 pitch. And he takes one outside. See, I can say things like this. That's the cool thing about being on YouTube and not KNBR. I couldn't say stuff like that if I was like a real announcer. Of course, I get paid the big bucks, but who cares, dude? You can't say that kind of stuff. I mean, they do a pretty good job. They do an amazing job as that ball's down low, like John Miller and those guys, but they can't come out and really talk too much trash. They got to keep it to a limit. They got to limit their trash talk. Oh, the virtual game looks frozen. Oh, I wasn't even looking. But meanwhile, Mike Yastrzemski strikes out and 2 down in the inning. I didn't see if he swung or let me take a look at the replay. And he did swing at it. So he swings through a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. And Yaz is gone. And here's Nick Ahmed. Slater's in bigger jeopardy. Slater's not playing as much though. There's a strike, and I know from experience. I played high school baseball, a little bit some club level after that, a little bit and some local level. I played till I was 26 years old. Here's the pitch on the way. There's a fly ball down the right field line, and it is weird. A weird thing there. It's out of play, and it didn't look like it didn't look like the first baseman was hustling for that ball. He kind of was jogging, and then it just dropped. I felt like he could have got to that ball. That was weird. I don't know if he's hurt or something. I think that was I think that was Alonso there. Looked like he was just kind of jogging for it. Yeah, Dave Fleming will sneak some trash talk in here and there, and there's no doubt, and I do appreciate him for it. But they do kind of have to keep it limited. They can't be like, dude, Yaz is sucking it up. What are we gonna do about Yaz? We got to send this dude packing or something. They can't go that far, you know. First pitch here is, well, actually, it's the third pitch of the at bat, down low, 1-2 to Nick Ahmed. Slater's on the fence. Sometimes he's amazing. Some days he's garbage. Somewhere in between, there's a ground ball to the left side of the infield, played by Lindor. Hard throw to first, and they got him. That does it. And the Giants have done zero offensively. Mets not much better. It's a 0-0 game, and we're already moving on here into the fourth inning. Yeah, they are the best that we got. I mean, there's still a limit to what they can say and can't say. Obviously, you got a little more freedom on YouTube, a little more freedom to kind of let my opinions be known. But I do appreciate those guys. They do a phenomenal job. Very funny, very entertaining. So that's why I don't go live every day. You know, why don't you do play by play every day? Because because I'll miss those Kruk and Kipe. I would never, be able to listen to Kruk and Kipe. I would never be able to listen to John Miller and Dave Fleming. Now, if those guys ever retire and we start getting a bunch of crap announcers, you might see a lot more play by play. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Matos is still in the minors. He is still in the minors down there tearing it up. You know who's really tearing it up is Ramo. Matos, I don't know if it's actually tearing it up, but he has some pop. He has some bombs. How does he have 2 wins as a pitcher? Now, I know Donovan Walton does go in garbage time and pitch, but you wouldn't think he would get any wins doing that. Because obviously he's not a pitcher, right? But I think he has pitched. I think he pitched with the Giants in 2022 when he was here in some garbage time. But Donovan Walton, he's down there with the River Cats. He's hitting pretty well. He had 4 hits the other day. He's hitting 273. I don't know if that's updated, but he's got a 710 OPS. But he's a guy, kind of a guy. He's not really a prospect anymore. But let me check that out. Pitching, standard pitching, 2 games, 2-0, 4 innings pitched. I have no idea, my man, but you are absolutely right. You are 100% right. He has 2 wins. That doesn't make a ton of sense unless it was like a close game, extra innings or something, and extra inning game, and they threw him in there in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch on the way to Marte. That's a strike. 0-2 the count. So that is bizarre. I might have to investigate. We might have to get to the bottom of that. We got a gifty. James Decker has gifted a Memby. A Memby. No balls, 2 strikes here. Let's find out who got the membership. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing at a foul ball. We got a Memby. 0-2. Trying to look up who got this. Here's the pitch. There's a base hit left field. The new member is Caleb Broad. Caleb Broad, congratulations and welcome to the Humm Baby Baseball organization with your 1-month contract. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to put you right in AA. It's competitive, but if you do well, we're going to keep you on. Yeah, how would that get the win? Like, if it's garbage time, I don't know how that would get them the win. That's what's confusing about it. I can try to see if there's any articles on that, how that happened. That is odd. Like, 1 win, you can some freak accident. 2? How do you get 2 wins? Really strange. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one is outside, dropped by Bailey, but runner is not able to advance. 1-1 the count. Maybe we can, like, look up his find the box score or something for that game. I'm genuinely curious. So Logan Webb looking sharp today, inducing ground balls. Here's the pitch. There is a ground ball to second. They'll go to short for 1. On to first, 2. Double play. 2 down. Not the greatest day so far for Francisco Lindor. Here's the tab right here. Okay. Pitched 2 games, 2-0. I thought it might show maybe game log or something like that. Pitching. Pitch here is outside to Pete Alonso, 0 for 1. Grounded out earlier. Oh, there's the 2 games, April 2nd and April 4th at Reno. He pitched 2 innings both of these days, and he pitched well. He didn't allow an earned run. What in blazes? What in Sam Hill? Are they converting him to a pitcher? Are they thinking about conversion right here? Huh? Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball deep right field, not deep enough though. In front of the track, Yaz has got it, and the inning is what you call over. So another scoreless inning. We're heading to the bottom of 4th. This game is moving faster than blazes. This game should be over in about an hour. Do you prefer garbage time or dinner time? Dinner time. Hunter Pence will be in Boston. We goes, yeah, Hunter Pence. Yeah, anyone else, even guys who used to play, I find nobody else as good as the main 4. Sometimes FP Santangelo comes on. Like, I don't know what you guys think of him. I'm not saying he's bad, but like, I don't know what it is about our main 4. But Dave Fleming, John Miller, Kruk, and Kipe are just simply the best. Pence is, oh, he's seriously positive. Hasn't quite found a style. Honestly, can't help but snails every time I hear that. Yeah, Pence comes on. Bell. What do you think of Mike Yastrzemski? Hitting 072. Oh, well, he's a great hitter. And he's just a great guy in the clubhouse, and he's going to come out of this thing like it's very scripted. Ask me, what do you think about Mike hitting 174? I think you might want to think about sending him down to AAA if he's got any options left. I know that sounds crazy for a guy who's been here for a while, but meanwhile, Ramos is down there tearing it up. Matos is incredible. We need to get those guys up here and send Yaz down if this continues. Simple as that. That's the hard take right there. That's saying how it is. Yaz knows that. Yeah, Kruko can't travel much. I like Santangelo and Cambiar, but yeah, he's not too great at announcing. Just I don't know, man. I'm not saying I'm great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm any better. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm terrible. I'm okay here on YouTube hanging out with you guys, but put me on the big stage. Oh my God, Twitter would have a field day because I'm just, I can't compare to those guys. Jung Hoo Lee. And they'd be like, why does this guy scream out of nowhere? Why is this guy so excited? This guy on freaking speed or something? There's the first pitch. It's inside. Actually, it's called a strike. 0-1. Like, who is this guy? Pitch on the way to Jung-Hoo Lee. That one was a strike on the inside corner, and he called it a ball. First pitch was off the plate inside, called a strike. Next pitch was on the corner, called a ball, but it all evens out. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Severino is swung on in foul. Hey, what's up, Rick Kane? Oh, that's a nice name. My evening is fantastic as Jung-Hoo Lee stands in. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball foul. Rick Kane pretty mad right now because of personal problems. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the problems are, but I hope that those work themselves out as soon as possible because we all got them. But um, I don't know the extent of it, but definitely hope for the best for Rick Kane. Here's the pitch. There's a foul back. I hope that everything's okay and it's going to be okay. But, we all got those problems. They don't just go away. But, things can usually be worse. Here's the pitch on the way. Down low. I always think about, I could have been born at any time, any place, or not at all. Any situation, we don't choose that. I could have been born in 1300s in England. Not that, nothing against England, but I'm just saying, could have been born anywhere, any place, anytime. All that considered, it was a pretty damn good time to be alive in the 80s, 90s, baseball, all the technology that we got. Technology gets starting to get a little more out of control. There's a grounder to second, and they're going to throw Jung Hoo Lee out. So Jung Hoo Lee's retired. Oh, looks like we have Kayla, Adam Trujillo. Adam Trujillo. My sister who married a piece of shit liar from Arizona who got fired from 4 jobs for bullying and harassing. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1. Yelled at my son to also scream the R word at him, as well as bully him. That is freaking. That's just. Here's the pitch. Strike call. That is. That just sucks, man. When you have someone you care about getting married to someone is a POS like that, and you can't do anything about it. I couldn't imagine. Haven't really had that situation. My sister's married a pretty good dude. Everyone, who I know has gotten married. My ex-girlfriend, like, married seemingly a pretty good dude as far as I know. But that would suck. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, strike three. Wade couldn't hold up on that high pitch. So it's been a pitching duel. I think we can officially call this here in the bottom of the fourth inning a pitching duel between these two guys. Logan Webb and Luis Severino. Here is Soler trying to end that duel with one swing of the bat. Takes one on the inside corner, apparently, for a strike. And Matthews, I was born in England in 1300. Why you got to call me out? My bad, dude. No offense, but those were some rough times. That pitch is outside. Rightio. Who knows? Could have been born in any place in North Korea. I could have been born in North Korea. I mean, nothing against the people of North Korea, but I don't think that's the best country to be born in here in these days. Here's the pitch and swing and a miss. So super fortunate in a lot of ways. Very thankful in a lot of ways. 1-2, the pitch. That was a strike, but he called a ball. We'll take it. 2-2 the count, inside corner for Severino. Everyone thought it was a strike. Soler was ready to walk off, but no. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes from Severino to Soler. Just a bit outside. Dad is 92, onset dementia. Yeah, you're having some hard times, Rick Kane. I'll be thinking about you, hoping for the best. Um, Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Very weak swing right there. Soler completely fooled. And that's going to do it. Matthew was born in North Korea. Why you got to call me out? Oh, my bad, bro. I thought you were born in England. That's pretty impressive. You were born in England and North Korea. That is pretty freaking impressive. Any Giants have owners against Severino from last year? I didn't notice any major ownage when I looked at the preview. So I'm not really sure, but they have had some at bats against him. Not a whole ton. Obviously, he spent a lot of his career with the Yankees, so Giants didn't see him a ton, and roster turnover and whatnot. So haven't had a lot of at bats against him. We'll see. So far today, today not looking too great, to be straight up and honest. Thank you, Rick Kane, for being here, though, and um, we'll be thinking about you, and hopefully things get better. Adam Trujillo. Okay, Eric, did you hear the news the Blue Jays gave us? Yeah, Mitch White and also Sergio Romo is joining the Giants pregame show. I didn't hear about Romo. That's cool. But yeah, no, I did hear about Mitch White. That's cool. And he's a pretty good pitcher. So good to have another good arm in the organization. And I think he's not only the organization, I think he's here with the Giants. I think he's here today. Kayla from NorCal. Yeah, let's not get too personal. We don't need everyone's, we don't need to know everyone's life story. Um, Got to roll the R's. We keeping things personal up in here. Personal. German Rottweiler said the Giants is not a playoff team. At the moment, I can't even argue that because you're right. If the season ended today, they wouldn't be. We got to change that, though. Logan Webb back out to work here. The pitch on the way is outside. 82 miles per hour. The off-speed pitch. We're at the top of the fifth. We're almost halfway done with this game, and it's been 50 minutes. This game could get done in under 2 hours. Here's a ground ball foul. I don't think it'll happen. I think things will start to slow down. But so far, this game is moving right along, which is exactly what the doctor ordered. I do appreciate games moving quick, doing play-by-play, and we just move the stream right along. Giants, I let them know we need a quick game today, and they are obliging. There's a foul back. Trujillo. The ball dudes and ball girls on the sides. They're showing them right now on the TV. We're ready to go. 1-2, top of the fifth inning. Logan Webb is pitching. Looks like he's pitching out of the stretch here. There's a ground ball foul at the plate. Nobody on base, though. 1-2. Webb is working quickly. Pitch to the batter. Ground ball. Right side. Wade. The feed to Webb. And Webb makes the play. Tags first base. And that is going to be an out. So Logan Webb is just continuing to look solid today, working on a one-hitter. Giants just need to get some runs on the board. Giants, actually, haven't had a hit. We might as well say it because I don't care if I ruin it. Luis Severino's working on a perfect game, and he's working on a no-hitter. I just want to throw that out there. I just want to make it be known. Maybe I need to, to tweet it out there just to help so that we make sure that we need to break the curve. We need to make sure to jinx this no-hitter. Once Severino gets back out there. DJ Stewart stands in. First team to one win. What's up, Malone Labe? Here's the pitch. Swing. And a miss. I got my guitar right here if we need to do some bye-bye baby after the game. The pitch. Fly ball. Short center field. Falling. It's going to be a diving catch by Michael Conforto. The ball started to head towards left center, and it was Conforto who came in and dives and makes an incredible catch right there. And the game will continue on to the bottom of the fifth. It was a ball that was falling quick into left center field, and Conforto came out of nowhere and goes flying to make the incredible catch right there. What a play, Michael Conforto. And that ball could have resulted in a double. It was up so long. And I thought that was the end of the inning. It's actually 2 outs. There's a ground ball foul down the line. What a catch by Conforto. The rolling play, Kayla. And he knew how to land. Webb gives him the quick applause and the thumbs up. Here in the top of the fifth, no balls and a strike to Jeff McNeil, a.k.a. Squirrel. Hitting only 239 on the year with a bomb. That ball is down low and outside. Didn't think Conforto had that in him. Great catch. Oh, he's got it. He has got it. The pitch. There's a foul ball. Yeah, I don't know why I thought there was 2 outs. But I'm not playing, so since players forget how many outs there are, I'm allowed to forget once in a while. 2 outs now, though. Here in the top of the fifth. Webb delivers. Ground ball back off of Bailey's mask, and it's dead ball. Coming to you live from Oracle Park in San Francisco, California. It's a lovely day for baseball. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Beatty. Ground ball back up the middle. It is played by Tyro. The hard throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. And the runner is safe. Probably will be a base hit. It looked like a pretty difficult play, and it is a base hit. Scoring decision came up instantaneously. Right after I was thinking and curious, it came up exactly as I thought. Base hit. Even if he makes a good throw there, I don't know if they get him. Yeah. Hey, yeah. You put the TV on. Try to time it up. Okay, get those things synced up. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Showed bunt right there. I think it's Joey Wendell at the plate. Yep, Joey Wendell. Hitting 286 on the year. Nary a home run, 1 RBI, 0 for 1 today on a ground out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Major League Baseball. Here in the top of the fifth inning. No score. This game is moving right along. It is a pitching duel between Logan Webb and Luis Severino, who has not given up a hit or a base runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss there, and that's going to do it. So an easy strikeout, no problem. End of the inning, Michael Conforto with a superb catch to end the inning. Going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Thank you for all the amazing support. You guys are awesome. I'm going to get some, get a little something to drink. And let's go Giants. And I want to remind everyone that Luis Severino is working on a perfect game. We'll be right back. If anyone else jumps in, ask where I am, tell them I'll be right back. And we're back. I told you to be quick. Get some water. Comment section is on fire. Almost synced up. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Love it. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him. We're going to have to tweet it out, though. We're going to have to tweet it out so that way we can, because it needs to be, we need to go ahead and jinx this no-hitter. Just want to let everyone know Luis Severino is working on a no-hitter and perfect game. So everyone knows. There we go. We have jinxed it. Now we've jinxed it. Here's the pitch. Foul off. To see if it works. Any second now, it should work. Any second now, it should work. Let's see if it works. Hey, love. Kitty. No balls, 2 strikes here. Kitty, what do you want? What do you want? Come on. Be careful, careful. Here's the pitch. There's a pop-up short left field. It's falling, and we did it! We did it! We did it! It worked. It worked. Immediately, it worked. Immediately. That's a hit, right? That's a hit. Yeah. Here's Matt Chapman. That's not an error. My cat's right here. What do you want, kitty? Come here. Come here. Come here. He's hungry or something. There's a base hit right field. Oh man, that tweet is working wonders. Just like that, 2 consecutive hits. Matt Chapman and Michael Conforto, and here's Patrick Bailey. That's how you do it. If you know baseball, you know what to do. We know when the right time to tweet it out. When it was starting to feel like, okay, it's time to tweet this out, and boom, back-to-back hits, and here's Patrick Bailey, 0 for 1. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line, and foul. Logan Webb going to get a haul for the Giants at trade deadline? What's that mean? You want to trade Logan Webb? You want to trade Logan Webb? Is that what you're saying right there? It pitches inside. You want to trade Logan Webb? 1 ball, 1 strike here. That pitch from Severino was at the kneecap of Bailey, but he got out of the way of it. Ball and strike. 0% chance they trade Webby. Here's a fly ball deep down the left field line. Long run. It is going to be caught by McNeil. The runners are not going to be able to advance. There's 1 out. Yeah, Webb ain't going nowhere. We're going to need someone's entire minor league system. Every one of their top 20 prospects if they want Webb. And your next 10 first-round draft picks. Here's Thairo Estrada. Giants trying to get something going, and they add a little something going. 2 men on. Need to score here. Runner in scoring position. So officially 0 for 1 now with runners in scoring position. It's what I always talk about. These are the moments. Yeah, the pitcher likes taking the clock as far as he can before throwing. Runners lead. The pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball. Left side. Through. Base hit. Are they going to send him? They are. Here's the throw to the plate. It's close. Save! And over to second. Goes the other runner. They're going to be at second and third now. It is Estrada heading to second base. A single. It's going to be an RBI. It's 1-0 Giants. So Thairo Estrada on a curveball was able to put that one into left field, and that was not an easy pitch to hit. It had some bite to it. It was down the lower part of the zone, not really a hanger, but he was able to put it in the left field and drive home a run, and we have the lead. Thank you, Large Turkey. Pitch on the way. Yes, swing and a miss. So Thairo Estrada comes through right there. Mike Yastrzemski stands in. This would be a good time for a Yaz bomb. He drills one. Center field. It's down. 1 run is in. Mike Yastrzemski with a 2 RBI hit. And Yaz is back. Yaz is back. Oh, yes. And he's taking healthy hacks. Oh, yeah. My Yaz is back, oh yes, with a 2 RBI base hit to center field, and it's a 3-0 game. We are working the voodoo with that tweet. The second I sent out the tweet, everything changed. Everything changed. When you know what to do, you know you got to help contribute. It's not just the players and the coaches. The fans got to do their part. 8. Bro, it's just a coincidence. Really? 0-0, no action, no hits, no base runners. Put out the tweet. Base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. And there's a drive. Actually, it's not a very powerful drive. Short left center field, and it's going to be Francisco Lindor to make the catch. So 2 down now on a little flare out to short left center field. Love to see it. Great timing. Yaz. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee, who's due for a hit. He's 0 for 2 today. Runner now on first base is Mike Yastrzemski, the pitch. And first pitch swinging, hard grounder, but it is picked up at first base, and that's going to do it. So a ground out to first to end it. But the Giants strike first with a huge 3-run inning right in the, and the jinx has successfully worked. What an amazing jinx right there. Mets fans are pissed, but you know what? I had to do it. I had no choice. I had no choice right there. Base hit by Yaz. Love to see it. Great timing. What's up, Robert Luna? Dave Auburn, Giants fan, is here. And we're on a commercial break, but that was just trying to recover from that cool inning. That was nice. 3 runs for the Giants. Big hitting with runners in scoring position. That's exactly what we needed. And Bailey, or excuse me, Estrada, Yaz, Chapman, Conforto, 4 hits over 5 at bats. Couldn't ask for more than that. And we'll have Wade leading off in the bottom of the 6th. Now Logan Webb's got to go out there and keep it 3-0. But Webb has gone through 5 scoreless innings today for Logan Webb. He is just spinning it up there. He's looking fantastic. He only struck out a couple guys, but he's inducing very soft contact ground balls, and the defense is taking care of the rest so far today. Defense has been spectacular. And Logan Webb is looking great. By the way, the umpire is Lance Barrett behind the plate today. He's a veteran ump. Mark Ripperger at first, Roberto Ortiz at second, Alfonso Marquez at third are your umpires. That's a good question. What is the pitch count looking for Webb? Does it show us that information? Here's the pitch as a check swing, foul away. I don't know where to find that information, to be quite honest with you. Maybe right here. 62 pitches, 44 strikes. There you have it. Strike 3. He got him. 62 pitches, maybe 63 right there. 63 pitches for Logan Webb, 44 strikes. Found it. Yeah, that Conforto catch was nice. So it gets him to swing and miss right there. Narvaez out, top of the order now. The pitch on the way is a swing and a high fly ball foul. That's going to be a souvenir. 2, Brandon Nimmo, 0-1. Brandon Nimmo, underrated player, very good player. 5-tool talent. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-2. But he's not off to the best start this year, hitting 195. Couple of home runs, 15 driven in, 0 for 2 today. Is Brandon Nimmo. Finding Nimmo. Top of the 6th, the 0-2 pitch. And just a little high, maybe a touch outside to Nimmo. 1-2. Thank you, Dave Auburn, Giants fan. Webb is in good shape. We're cruising today. The pitch. There's a chopper to second base. Backhanded. It is Tyro to first. Got him. Ryan Walker can definitely be a 7th inning guy, although today Webb might be a 7th inning guy. I don't know if I don't think they'll take him out. I think Webb has a chance to get into the seventh and maybe even eighth today. We'll see if the Giants can add some more runs. Here's the pitch on the way. That could give some confidence to the manager to leave him in even longer. Marte takes one inside, 1-0. Marte 1 for 2. He's got a single. The pitch, big hack. He doesn't get it. Starling Marte, former Diamondback, former Pirate. Has he been anywhere else? Here's the pitch. I was in there for a strike. 1-2. He's just throwing up everything he's got up there, and he's putting it where he wants. The pitch on the way from Webb. That one looked like a heater, and it could have been a strike, but the umpire said it was a little high. 2-2. But yeah, I love Ryan Walker. Ryan Walker's been looking good lately. Keaton Wynn's been looking great. The entire rotation is starting to come together. Obviously, still waiting on Snell to figure it out. That's a ball outside, and it gets by the catcher, but nobody's on base, so who cares? 3-2 the count. 2 outs. 3-2. Top of the sixth. Giants ahead 3-0. Trying to take this series, trying to take the second game here. The pitch on the way. There's a rocket in the left center field. Nobody's going to catch that ball. That one's going to head to the Bank of America sign, and it's going to end up being a double for Marte. So a 2-out double just roped into left center field. Not a ball that could be caught by anyone. Nice piece of hitting right there. A little bit of a hanger maybe from Logan Webb. And Marte was all over it. Snell's due for a good start. If Snell has another bad start, I can't imagine the reaction. Giants fans are pretty much out of patience with Snell. Like we can deal with 1 or 2 starts, 3 at the most. But if we see a fourth bad start, especially if he gets really lit up bad, that pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. I think the fan base is going to be getting pretty frustrated. Already pretty frustrated. But I think we're going to start really hearing it. I mean, how many starts do you give them? 5, 6, 7 starts at some point. I'm going to lose it. There's a swing and a miss. Bottom of inning number 6, no balls, 2 strikes to the batter. It's 3-0 Giants, Logan Webb. It's been spectacular thus far, but Starling Marte has just hit a double. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is gonna do it. Webb gets out of the inning with the strikeout, and Lindor, none too happy. He looked pissed. Lindor, not feeling it. What's up, Large Turkey? Webb is looking confident tonight, unlike his first start. I'm in report. If Snell has another stinker, they may need to talk about using an opener for him. I don't know if he'll go with that. I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll give him like 8 starts before they even consider doing something like putting him on the IL, sending him to AAA for rehab, or doing what you're saying and putting an opener for him. I just don't see it. For that reigning Cy Young Award winner, you're so proud of that signing. I can't imagine how proud the front office is for getting Snell. And they have to just be like, what is going on right here? He is notoriously a slow starter. That has to be acknowledged. Large Turkey, what's going on? Earlier, we talked about a little bit of the immaculate grid. Maybe between innings, maybe we can take a gander at it. Kansas City Royals and Reds. Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. 100 RBIs plus, 30 plus steals. 100 RBIs plus. Ken Griffey Jr., I would assume at some point during his time with the Reds, he drove in 100 runs, although he wasn't as good with the Reds as he was with the Mariners. Here's the pitch to Wade Jr., takes one on the outside corner. So we took a gander at it. We'll go back to it. Chapman for the Reds and the Royals. Here's the pitch. Oh, up and in. He moves and it hit him. It hit Wade. It hit Wade. We'll throw in Chapman. Got to make sure we get the right Chapman. There's at least 2 Chapmans. Look at how many. Oh, Ben Chapman, Travis Chapman, Kevin Chapman, Aroldis Chapman, Matt Chapman, Sam Chapman, Ray Chapman. Ray Chapman. He died on the field. I don't know if he's on the field, but he died after getting hit by a pitch. Matt Chapman. I think you're talking about Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman. Soler at the plate. The pitch. Takes one in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Large turkey, the closet Chapman. So Wade hit by a pitch, leads from first. Chance for the Giants to pick up some more. A snap throw over, and he's back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he just missed it, fouled it straight back. Looked like he was on time for that one, but didn't quite square it up. 0-2 here to Jorge Soler. Soler with big power. Hit the first home run of the season at Oracle. The Giants were really struggling to hit home runs at home. Swings and misses there for strike 3. So not a very good at bat for Chapman. What's up, AM Echo Sky? So a strikeout for Soler, and that's going to bring up Michael Conforto. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. I mean, they're just hacking away. These are power hitters. You don't expect, there was a time when maybe you lay down a bunt here, sacrifice the runner over to second, but there's no way they were going to have Soler bunt. So he strikes out. And now with 1 out already, you definitely don't want to give up an out. And you got Conforto with power, so he's going to hack away. But it just kind of feels like we're not making any progress. The runner's still at first base, so hopefully Conforto can make something happen here. Or Wade can take off. Take off, dude. Let's freaking go. Get into scoring position. I'm not a huge fan of the sack bunt myself, and there's a foul off, but I love stealing. Like, not literally, but as far as baseball goes. What's up, Echo? Dave Auburn, Giants fan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael Conforto stands in. Pitch from Severino is laced into left field. There it is. Base hit. And Wade heads over to third base. And now runners on the corner. So it worked out. Of course, if Wade would have stole second, that base hit would have brought in a run. But I digress. Maybe he would have got thrown out. Maybe this is better. So let's see if the Giants can get in some more runs here. Nice piece of hitting there. Michael Conforto stayed back, waited on it, and just laced one to the opposite field. Beautiful swing right there. Big league at bat from Michael Conforto. And now the Giants with a huge opportunity to do some damage and try to increase this lead here with Matt Chapman at the plate, who's already got a single, and he scored a run. 4 bombs on the year, 14 driven in. The pitch to Chappie is a ball. Good at bat by Conforto. Very nice. 1-0 the count to Matt Chapman. His stance reminds me of Jeff Kent every time I see it. Here's the pitch. Takes one up and in. 2-0. Severino looks a little bit flustered out there. Just a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. 6th inning. The pitch, Chapman fouls it away. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here on the Hum Baby Baseball channel. If you're new, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. 2 balls and a strike here. The pitch. Check swing. I think it hit his bat or something. 2-2 the count. Chapman calls time. Might have just barely nicked the bat there on that check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul back off the screen. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Severino starting to build his pitch count. Yeah, Severino at the moment is at about 88 pitches. He's getting up there. I mean, for the modern day analytics, back in the day, nobody would care. But this day and age, we always looking at that. There's a check swing. The ball is outside, down, and low. A check with the first base umpire. No swing. 3-2. Severino wants to talk to the catcher. Severino wants to talk to Narvaez. And by the way, Jake Diekman, the lefty, is getting loose in the bullpen right now. So action in the New York Mets bullpen. The Giants have a very nice lead. Not the most comfortably, but comfortable enough for now. 3-0 and a chance to add on here in the bottom of inning number 6. This game has moved right along. It's only been about an hour and 20 minutes, and we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. But the Giants have only 1 out, and Matt Chapman swings and hits a high pop-up. Foul ground over towards the Mets dugout, and it is going to be caught. By the first baseman for the New York Mets, Pete Alonso. 2 down. Runners are unable to advance, obviously, and Patrick Bailey will be up. What's up? I love the Dodgers. What's up? Welcome. What's up, Rick Kane? Welcome back. What's up, Tom Dolan? Welcome in. So I pop out to Pete Alonso in foul territory. Runners on the corners, but Patrick Bailey with a chance to do some 2-out damage here. He takes the first pitch down low and in the dirt. Patrick Bailey has been fairly hot as of late. He is the chosen one. Giants originally drafted Joey Bart in 2018. A couple of years later, they drafted Bailey, an interesting draft pick at the time. Bailey rips one to second, a diving play right there, makes the catch on the ground. He has to throw to short for the force, and that's going to end the inning. Very nice play right there from Joey Wendell to prevent more runs. Joey Wendell, again, what have I been saying? The defense here has been incredible all game today, and that's the only reason this game is even close or is even somewhat low scoring at 3-0. The defense has just been off the charts on both teams. And I feel like if this is a college game, it's like 10-8 right now, but the defense is just catching everything today. Thanks for being here. If I correct the guy on your profile, Rick Kane, I can hardly see it. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. Rick Kane. Oh, is that a catcher? Let me see. I can't get a very close look at it. Is that Garcia Parra? It's kind of like Nomar Garcia Parra. I can hardly see it. I have to zoom in, and it's not very good quality, but because it's so small. Is that Garcia Parra? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Boom. Boom. Nailed it. Nailed it. Rick points. How many Rick points? 4 Rick points. We got to keep track of that. 4 Rick points. Here's the pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. I was thinking Giants at first, and then I zoomed in real close to it. I'll show you what I was looking at. Like if I can find it. Did I close it? Well, anyway, I opened it up and I zoomed in real close. Like the pixels weren't that great. There's a ground ball base hit into center field for um almost said Matt Beatty. Where's Matt Beatty at? Brett Beatty. Where's Matt Beatty? Matt Beatty was with the Giants for a couple of months. Is he retired? Matt Beatty is a free agent. We need to sign this man. We need to sign Beatty. Actually, that wasn't Brett Beatty. I take that back with the base hit. It was actually Pete Alonso. Brett Beatty's up now. Apologize. My apologies for that. Brett Beatty now stands at the plate. It was Pete Alonso with the hit. Got kind of mixed up. There's a ground ball to first. It's going to be Wade to second for one. There's no play back to first. I don't do play-by-play very much. This is my first one of the season. I do about 5 games a year. Do about 5 games a year. Here's the pitch from Webb. And that one is just a bit inside. I think it is Stewart at the plate. DJ Stewart over 2 today. Hitting only 200 on the year. The pitch on the way. There's a fly ball, somewhat deep left field. It's going to be Conforto who's under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. I appreciate that. I love the Dodgers. Says you do a great job. Much obliged right there. I do appreciate that. But I've had a lot of practice. I used to do it as a kid and nobody was listening. And I used to do when I played video games. I'd play video game, baseball video game, and just do the play-by-play. Even then, my family used to be like, "You'd actually do a good job, and you might want to get in. You might want to think of a career in broadcasting because, damn, uh, I pretty much haven't gotten any better. I pretty much do it just like I did when I was 9." There's a check swing on a low breaking pitch, and they're going to go ahead and appeal to the third base umpire. It's called a strike, 0-1. We're in the top of inning number 7. 3-0 San Francisco. Webb, the pitch. Upstairs, inside. 1-1. To Jeffrey McNeil, the squirrel. Still young. I'm 32. I appreciate that. There's the pitch. There's a ground ball foul. Yeah, no, I've already considered the sound effects, trying to get some of the crowd noise and the hits, but it's really hard to do. I don't know how I would feed that in unless it's fake, and I just have a little button that has the sound of a bat, kind of things like that. That would be pretty hard to do. But I could just at least have the crowd noise or something. Put some crowd noise behind it. There's a ground ball to second, played on the dirt, throw to first in time, and that's going to do it. So it's 7th inning stretch time. Webb has got it going. No, I'm quite a bit older than 32. You might be surprised uh, yeah, 32. I wish. What are we talking about again? Oh, yes. 7th inning stretch. Which means it's time for the tradition. When it's time for the 7th inning stretch, it is time for some You're 32, mate, Steve Chauser. A little bit older than that. Just a touch older than that. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let us root for the Giants. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Oh, yes. 7th inning stretch. Steven Ortega is here. By the way, I live in the Bay Area for now, but you heard some people sell illegal drink outside the ballpark at Oracle for $5 compared to $17. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Eats a spam and rice. Kayla, you know what's up. Chili Dodger fan. So yeah, it is what it is, and that's all it is. We are getting ready for the MLB draft. I started my prospect videos. I put up 2 today. I'll be putting up 2 to 3 every day on my prospects channel, and it's also on my website, humbabybaseball.com, with the prospects tab at the top. And so we'll be ready for have about 2 to 300 prospects scouted by the draft. And I'll be completely knowledgeable on who I think the Giants should get at that time. Cannot wait. And we'll have a big live stream. We're going to live stream opening the first round right here on Hum Baby Baseball, and all the following rounds will be live streamed at Hum Baby Prospects. Okay, we're back, and the pitch is outside to Tyro Estrada, close personal friend of mine. Tyro, he's 1 for 2 today. I'm just kidding, by the way. Never met the man, but I like him a lot. Here's the pitch, fouled away. Trying to combat alcohol sales outside the ballpark. Yeah, the thing about it, they do have those hot dogs outside the ballpark. It's actually scary. Like the game will end, night game will end. You go outside the ballpark, you're feeling good, and there's all these hot dog vendors, and they're like, "Come to me." And it's kind of scary. There's a drive deep into right field, back up against the wall. Tyro Estrada heading for second. He's going to keep going. We're going to have a play at third. Here it comes. It is safe. The ball gets away, but Tyro into a slide. He has to hold there. Nicely backed up there for the Mets, and it's a triple for Tyro Estrada to start the bottom of the 7th. Thank you. I love Dodgers. What are your thoughts on Dave Roberts over there? Tyro almost put one out of the ballpark. Oppo Taco right there. One hopped the wall in right field, and Tyro just never stopped. It was a little bit of a risky play to try for 3. The ball beat him, but it got by the third baseman. And Tyro with some wevels to try for that triple. There's a drive. Holy crap, that ball is crushed way up into the 4th deck. Oh my gosh, but it's foul. Mike Yastrzemski just hit a absolute bomb way up there. And those fans up there, whoever got that ball, probably didn't think they were going to be getting a souvenir today, but they got a suvie on the foul ball. 1-1 now. The pitch to Mike Yastrzemski is in there. I don't want to think about Dave Roberts, but we should stick with him until the season over to dismiss him. Sooner or later, he's going to be gone. I think this might be his last year if the Dodgers don't win it all. If the Dodgers don't win it all, and especially if they don't get past the first round, as Mike calls timeout, I do believe we will see the end of the day. I don't care what his contract's at. I mean, he may have like Gabe Kapler had more time on his contract. So obviously nobody cares about the contract. They just fire you anyway. Maybe they have to pay you. They don't care. I don't see Dave Roberts lasting another year. He's already like, I can't believe he's still here. Yeah, they got the one World Series in 2020, but I mean, this team should have had multiple World Series by now. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Mike. That one's ripped into right field. Base hit, Yastrzemski. Here comes Tyro, and it's 4-0 Giants. They don't do beer sales in the stands anymore. I don't drink beer, so I guess I haven't noticed. You know what I find weird though? They have beer advertisements everywhere, and they have gambling advertisements everywhere in the ballpark, but they don't have the cigarette advertisements anymore. Remember they used to have like Marlboro Man and all that back in the 80s at Candlestick? Here's the pitch on the way to, I think it's Nick Ahmed. He fouls one back into the seats. And I'm not saying I like that they don't promote smoking anymore, but it's like you can promote these other vices, these other things that aren't really necessarily good for you. Why is smoking where they draw the line? I see Buster Posey at the game, by the way. Buster Posey's sitting in the first row. Bro, can you please grab a bat, dude? Do you not miss playing when you sit there? Here's the 0-1 pitch to Nick Ahmed. That one is just a bit outside. They used to until the state got involved. Now it's only with a concierge service. Dodgers fans want Dusty Baker as manager? Oh, man. Well, Dusty does have experience with the Dodgers. It wouldn't look too weird to see him in a Dodgers uniform. Here's a since he's worn it before, foul that one off. He was a key member of that 1981 World Series championship team. The Dodgers, they lost their first two games in New York. Actually, was it at home? I think they lost the first two games at home, and then they went on the road. They swept at New York. And they won the one game 6 as well. I think that's how it went. They lost the first two, and then they won 4 in a row. Was that in 81 to win the World Series? The Los Angeles Dodgers. And then they didn't win another World Series till 88 against the A's. And if I remember correct, they lost the first game. The A's won the first game, a big home run by Mark McGuire. And then the Dodgers swept the next 4, took care of business with the next 4. Obviously, the Kirk Gibson moment um, and Oral Hershiser with that last game. There's a rip down the left field line. Ahmed, that's fair. That is a fair ball right there from Nick Ahmed. Right? Did they call it foul? What in the hell? Maybe it was foul. I apologize, guys. I went by my eyesight. I saw what I wanted to see. Foul ball. Yeah, Dusty is credited for creating the high five. I remember, yeah, he was coming home. The other guy just kind of put his hand up and he's like, I don't know what to do. And he just hit the hand. High five invented. At least that's what the legend says. I apologize for that call because I thought that ball was fair. It looked fair to me, and I don't have the audio, so I couldn't see the umpire. I just assumed it was fair because it looked fair. We got another gifty. We got another gifty. This is no small deal right here. James Decker. And let's see what Nick Ahmed does to celebrate this gifty on the 1-2 pitch. We will find out who this gifty is gifted to. The pitch popped her up. That one should be playable in the outfield grass. Francisco Lindor, he's got it, unfortunately. So let's see who gets the gifty. One out here in the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Jung-Hoo Lee to the plate. From the stretch, the pitch in there for a strike. Go Giants. I love the Dodgers got the gifty. I love the Dodgers got the gifty. Thank you so much, James Decker, and welcome to the organization. I love the Dodgers. We're going to start you out in Double-A. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing, and he ropes one left field. Back. Foul off the bricks. Rick Kane is here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to what? 40K? 40K? Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, that one gets by. Does it? Yes. Yaz will advance. 4-0, and now another runner in scoring position. 2021 was nuts. James Decker is sending out the gifties. After the game, we'll have a post-game show that will start immediately after the final out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up high. 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one is sorry. My computer's starting to mess up. 3-2 the count. Pitch on the way to Jung-Hoo Lee. Grounds one foul. I accidentally signed out on my YouTube account. It wants my password. I don't know my password. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back in. Luckily, it had the password already saved on the. Thank you so much. I love the Dodgers. Okay. Meanwhile, Jung Hoo Lee pops one up third base side, foul territory, caught by Beatty. Two down here. I was trying to I was trying to do something on the side and I accidentally signed out of my YouTube account. It kind of scared me because I never sign out. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get back in, but luckily I got back in. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's due for a big hit right here. Pitch. Ooh, he rakes one. Center field off the glove of Francisco Lindor into left. That's going to bring home Yaz. And over to second goes Wade Jr. Make it 5-0 Giants. And the Giants are increasing the score little by little and are in a position to take this baseball game here in the bottom of the seventh inning with 6 outs to go. It's 5-0 Giants. Unbelievable. Now the Giants are hitting. Now everything is happening. The pitching is working. The offense is running on all cylinders. Everything is coming together right here in this series. I told you it was just a matter of time. It was a rough start, but you win the series against the Marlins, split the series against the National League champs, the Diamondbacks, and taking care of business right here. There's the pitch swing, and I missed a Soler. Things are looking great. So Wade Jr. leads from second base. There's a little looper out to right field, a little more than a looper. It's actually decently hit fly ball, but it's going to be caught anyway. So that's going to do it. 5-0 Giants into the seventh. We're heading to the eighth. This game is moving quick. It has literally not even been 2 hours. We're not even close to 2 hours. And we are already moving into the eighth inning. Thank you. I love Dodgers. Still one game below 500. Hey, we're getting there. In my opinion, it's better than Yankees and Red Sox. Super intense. 100%. 100%. Keeping it real for real. Genuinely. Let's go back to the Immaculate Grid. And let's see. Royals, Rays. Royals, Rays. I can't think of anyone. I can think of a ton of Rays and I can think of a ton of Royals, but I'm having trouble thinking of someone who played for both these teams. Royals, Rays. I can't. I need help. Oh, Archer. Yeah, Archer, the pitch. Did he pitch for the Royals? I mean, he obviously pitched for the Rays and he pitched for the Pirates. Did he pitch for the Royals? Chris Archer? I don't know if he pitched for the Royals. Ben Zobrist. Ben Zobrist. I obviously he played a long time for the Rays, and I believe he also did play for the Royals, among other teams. Yes, Ben Zobrist. Yeah, 25% got Ben Zobrist. That tells you that there's not an obvious answer there. That's like, you had to really reach back to figure that one out. Okay, well, we got one here. As Webb pitches to somebody, and it is in there for a strike. I think it's Joey Wendell at the plate. Well, Webb going into the eighth. I told you might see the eighth, and he does. That pitch is low and in. No on Archer. Matt Duffy. Yeah, complete games were normal. I mean, before that, there's a foul ball. Like before our time, or I mean, you're James Decker. I know you go back farther than I do, but before all that, it used to be like in the 20s and 30s. It was almost like unheard of. Like you go and you finish the game. If you don't finish the game, you failed. You failed. If we had to bring in a relief pitcher, you failed. That's how it was at that time. Now, back in the 40s and 50s, 60s, it became a little more commonplace to bring in relievers. Still not very common. There's a grounder to second, and Tyros throws him out. 5 more outs needed to wrap this one up. But it came a point in time when it just became the absolute norm. Complete games are now rare. That's one record. The only way that complete game record or shutout record ever even would ever even considered someone could break that record as Webb delivers a pitch here as a ground ball foul to Narvaez. The only way that would be possible is if baseball would have to go through a major change, which would be like changing the game to 6 innings. And even then, I don't think anyone touches those records, which the game will never change to 6 innings, at least not in my lifetime. But who knows what the future holds, though. Omar Narvaez hitting 200 on the year. The pitch, just a bit outside. But I need to make a video of the 10. I'm going to make that. That could be my next documentary. That could be my next countdown. The 10 ranking. There's a pitch, and that's a strike on the outside corner. Ranking 10 most unbreakable records. And I don't think Cal Ripken would be number 1. I don't think so. Someone might come along who just never gets hurt and plays every day. It could happen, just like Cal Ripken Jr. But nobody's going to complete as many games as who has the record. Cy Young. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Cy Young, 749 complete games. 749 complete games. There's a pop-up back. Bailey does not have room. Nobody will ever touch 749 complete games. And for context, Clayton Kershaw is a future Hall of Famer, 3-time Cy Young MVP, Triple Crown winner, 5-time ERA title, Gold Glover. Here's the pitch from Logan Webb. That one is hit out to left field, should be playable, and Conforto's got it, 2 down. If we assume Clayton Kershaw completed every game he started, let's say he completed every game he ever started, he'd still have only 422 complete games. Would not even be close to Cy Young. That's that record. Dave Auburn, am I live? What's going on here? Kayla, I wonder who will close the game. Maybe Webb. I'm a youngin'. I got in baseball as a young kid in the 90s, my friend. But even in the 90s, I remember. Oh, okay. I didn't know, James. For some reason, I thought you were. I thought you were. I thought you were older than that. Yeah, Bo Jackson White Sox. That's never being touched. Not even. No chance. No chance. As they check with the third base umpire on a check swing called strike. 1-2 now. 2 down here. Top of the 8th inning. Logan Webb is cruising. Brandon Nimmo stands in. A ball, 2 strikes. He's got the sign from Bailey. The pitch rips one down the line. Foul. I just don't, I don't see, there's Barry Bonds' home run record of 762. I mean, is that unbreakable? I would say no. Some player could come along who's just, here's the pitch on the way. That's inside, just a gifted hitter who just, Barry Bonds style hitter who's just that good, who just hits 40, 50 home runs a year. I mean, I don't think that record will be broken anytime soon. Here's the pitch, and that's low and outside, but I wouldn't say I don't know if it'll make my top 10 unbreakable records with Bonds at 762. Most of them are going to be early records, to be honest. Complete games. There's that pitch down low, and he walked him. Webb with a little frustration right there. I see in his eyes a little tinge of frustration. He didn't want to walk that batter. And Nimmo is on first now. And by the way, Tyler Rogers is getting loose in the pen. Sandy Koufax. Did Willie Harris steal 30 bags for the Sox or Diaza? Could be. Bond's record isn't very unlikely to be broken. There's a strike call. Isn't very unlikely to be broken. Greatest player I ever saw, hands down. Walter Johnson, 16 complete game shutouts in a season. In a season. In a season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. And it's through. It looked like for a second that Nick Ahmed was going to get to it, but he couldn't quite make it. And that's a base hit. And we'll see now. Are they going to at least come out and talk to Webb or not? Bob Melvin doesn't look like he's moving at the moment. Bailey is going out to talk to him, though. As of now, it looks like an infield meeting is going on. Is the manager going to join them or pitching coach or anyone? Yes, someone is going to join them. It is going to be the pitching coach, or is it Melvin? I can't tell. Either way, they're having a discussion on the mound. I think it's Melvin out there. Can't really tell. But they're keeping him in. And maybe it's the pitching coach. I can't see his face. But anyway, they're going to keep him in. So Logan Webb stays in the game. It is the pitching coach, Christensen, I think. So Bob Melvin's still in the dugout. 5-0 Giants. Francisco Lindor is up. Yeah, Dave. I couldn't tell it, Dave. It kind of looked like Bob for a second. I was like, is that Bob? Top of the 8th inning, 2 down the pitch. And this is critical right here. 2 men on here. A home run would put the Mets within 2. So, before we start celebrating and busting open the champagne bottles, we're going to get out of this inning. This game is not over. The pitch on the way. Ground ball, and it's going to work. It is fed from Wade to Webb, who covers first, and the inning is going to end 3-1 on the putout, and the immaculate, incredible, wonderful, extremely impressive, absolutely phenomenal game from Logan Webb continues, and he may be coming out of this game for the bottom of the 9th. We'll probably see, assuming it's still 3-0. Maybe not, though, because yesterday Doval pitched quite a few pitches. We'll see what happens, but right now, Logan Webb has thrown 8 shutout innings. Great call by Bailey to calm down. Webb locks it down. It ain't over till it's over. James Decker. Although Malone, whoever's the Mets equivalent fan of Malone Labe, there's probably a Mets fan who's the equivalent of Malone Labe over there. They think this game is over. That's already a done deal. But we got to lock it down, though. We got to lock it down. We can't think like that. We have to lock this one down. Royals and White Sox. Oh yeah, someone said Bo Jackson. How did I not think of that? Bo Jackson, 100 RBIs. I mean, obviously the Reds have had some great hitters. King Griffey Jr. came to mind, although he had his better years with the Mariners. Adam Dunn comes to mind. To think that Adam Dunn, in his entire career, y'all, to think Adam Dunn never drove in 100 RBIs. Malone Labe says it's over. It's over for the Giants, right? It's over for the Giants, right? It's hard for me to believe that Adam Dunn never drove in 100 runs. So we're putting it. Oh gosh, I got scared. I got a little scared. Sorry, headphone alert. I thought it. Whenever I click it, I get scared. Whenever I click it, I get scared. It's not going to come up. What about Evan Longoria? Dude, Evan Longoria in those first 3 seasons with the Rays was unstoppable. He was an all-star for 3 straight seasons. I have a hard time believing Evan Longoria did not drive in 100 runs. Giants win, it's over. I don't know if I've ever heard you say it's over with the Giants winning, so that's a nice change of pace. Um, but I wouldn't say it's over yet. Let's let's lock this down. Let's lock it down. The Mets got offense. The Mets got offense. Here's the pitch. It's a 1-0 now to Conforto. Let me throw in Evan Longoria before I forget. Because back in 09, 08, a little bit in 2010, like Longoria was a beast. 67%. Damn. I didn't know it was gonna be such a popular pick. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Go White Sox. Okay, let's just do that before we forget. You better be right on this. 2%. Nice. Nice. Very impressive. Very impressive. The pitch. There's a high fly ball. Short left field. It's going to be a little bit of a tough play, but it is the shortstop who catches it. McNeil is trying to call him off, but that was almost a collision right there, but the catch is made. ESPN says 99.8 chance. I hope you don't buy lotto tickets. If so, you need to stop because 99.8 ain't zero. Ain't 100. It ain't 100. It ain't 100. Because you buy a lotto ticket, you have a 99.999999999999999% chance you're going to lose. But people still do it. So obviously, people don't think that 99.9 is 100%. Here's Matt Chapman. Because 99.8 ain't 100. Last I checked. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah. 2 out of 1,000. I'm surprised it's that high. I'm really surprised it's that high because it's just 5 runs. There's a curveball in the outside corner. 5 runs in an inning happens quite a freaking bit. I'm actually surprised it's that high. I would have thought maybe like 95, 96%, but it's just a stupid stat. It doesn't mean anything. Like common sense would tell us that Giants are probably going to win. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to Chappie. Yeah, he was nice. Tim Raines, White Sox stole base. He might be very rare, though. Well, we want rare. The thing about Tim Raines is he stole most of his base with the Expos, but I'm pretty sure at some point he stole 30 with the White Sox. Why are they giving me 2 Tim Raines? Tim Raines Jr. Oh no, Tim Raines Jr. We want Tim Raines Sr. And you got it, Tim Raines. Here's the pitch. That one's upstairs. Tim Raines is correct. Patrick Bailey is up. 304 on the year. The pitch takes a strike. Dave Concepcion, Dulcimerist. I wouldn't have thought of him off the top of my head, but we're going to go for it. Pitch is a strike call. 2%. Very nice. That's an old picture of him. That's like from the he looks like he's 18 years old from the 60s right there. He played in the 80s, didn't he? 1-2. The pitch. Got him. So swing and a miss from Bailey. We're heading to the 9th. This game is only an hour and 58 minutes old. And we're going to the top of the 9th inning to close it out. And I do appreciate the short game today because we're doing the play-by-play and 3 hours plus, I start to get a little bit fatigued. I don't know how John Miller does it. Those guys are machines, 162 games a year plus spring training out there every single game. Boom, 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 boom. These guys, they never lose their voice. How is that possible? You got Kruk and Kipe, old as heck. I mean, I love these guys, but they've been doing it forever, and I'm thankful for it. They probably both could just retire at any point in time. They probably got more than enough money, but they love it. They must love it. There's no other explanation. We need a 30-plus steals for the Tampa Bay Rays. Does anyone want to throw out a guy who stole 30 base? Like for me, like I don't even have a guess. Like I think of Rosarena, I think of some recent guys. I don't think they've stolen 30 bases. Who's a speedster? Jose Canseco was there, but that was long past his base stealing days. Um, I think of guys like what's his name, Junior. What's his name? Oh man, his brother. They were both there. His brother was in the. They were teammates for a while. What's his name? He was with the Giants for a while. I can't remember his name. There's a center fielder with some speed. Upton Jr. Do you think Upton might have stolen 30 bases? Carl Crawford. Didn't think of Carl Crawford. Upton, yeah, Upton. I was trying to think of Upton. Giants game. I didn't stop it. We're on a commercial break right now. We're on a commercial break right now. You know what I'm saying? A commercial break. Um, he used to be called Melvin Upton Jr., but then he changed his name, either BJ or changed his name, but um, that's who I was trying to think of. So he didn't need to have the steals with the team just at some point in his career. Oh, okay. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Sometimes that's the case, and sometimes it's not. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going with Upton. BJ Upton for the win. Bang with the immaculate grid. Immaculate grid. Tyler Rogers for the save. No, for the finish, not for the save. Not a save situation. The first pitch is fouled off to a Pete Alonso. Can Tyler Rogers? Let's find out. Randy Wynn. Yeah, I remember Randy Wynn played with the Rays. There's a fly ball, short right field. Over comes to the corner and it falls. Base hit. He's going to hit to second, and it's a double for Alonso. I'm going to open up a separate tab out of curiosity. I want to know if I put Jose, will it count if he wasn't on like Jose Canseco? I'm going to tell you. Jose Canseco. I just want to know for future if you're right on that. I believe you probably are, but no, Jose Canseco is wrong. Jose Canseco is wrong for Tampa Bay Rays and 30 plus deals. That person had to be on the Rays. I just tried it in a separate tab. Hold on a second. I just tried it in a separate tab and it did not work. It did not work. Runner at second base. Padres lost. Pitch. Strike call. Last time Fleming was in the booth with Kuiper and he couldn't be there. John Sterling retired from Yankee booth at one point. He was over 5,000 consecutive games. Incredible. So the Mets already with a runner at second base. How's that 98.8 look? 99.8. That's extremely generous. There's no way I would say, I'd say 94, 95% maybe, but 5 runs in an inning happens all the time. You never want to say it's not over till it's over. There's a ground ball. For instance, base hitting a home run, it's a 2-run game. Yeah, 99.8 ain't looking too good, is it? Canseco had 40 steals in 88 with the A's, never broke 30 again. Yeah, like I said, he had that 40-40 year in 98.7 now. Oh, the odds are dropping. The dumbest stat in all of baseball that they put it on the screen. It's such a pathetic stat. It's such a common sense. It's like I'm pretty sure anyone can figure out approximately what the odds. It's not a real number. It's just a computer saying that. It means nothing. Truthfully, the odds are either 0 or 100. We just don't know yet. Either the Giants are going to win or they're going to lose. That's the odds. We want to know what's going to happen. That stat just does nothing for me except annoy me. But we can mess around with it for now just because we're just joking around. And but 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's the pitch fouled away. Top of the 9th inning. Yeah, Sergio Romo is going to be awesome in the Giants pregame. That's going to be fun, man. I'm happy to hear that news. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on the way from the Submariner. And he throws his bat and the ball. The ball goes into short right field. It's a base hit. I don't know where the bat went, but that'll put runners on the corners. And right away, Tyler Rogers is looking very shaky. And the Giants bullpen is going with Camilo Doval. And I just want to know, is this game still over? They dumped Marty Lurie. Is he not on KNBR anymore? Marty Lurie used to do a show on KMBR, but I haven't heard him for a while. DJ Stewart stands in, and if the Mets get another base hit, things start to get interesting. A double play would be in order right here. Let the runner score and just turn two right here. That would be an ideal situation, in my opinion. There's a foul back. So the Mets, I can tell you right now, they're not giving up. They don't care what the odds are. They're not giving up. They're in win mode right here. And they're going to try to rally just like they did in 1986. You know how many people thought that game was over? Game 6 of the World Series against the Boston Red Sox. They were putting champagne in the clubhouse and getting ready for the celebration. That pitch is inside. And then it was base hit after base hit. Gary Carter, base hit. Kevin Mitchell, base hit. Just base hit, base hit, base hit, base hit. Wild pitch. Things just melted down for the Red Sox. And then, of course, it was Mookie, not Mookie Betts, but Mookie Wilson. There's the pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and he got, no, that's strike two. Mookie Wilson with the ground ball to first, got by Buckner, and the Mets won the game. And they're trying to do it here. Oh, Marty's still there. At least he was Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I called in a few years back and talked to Marty Lurie. He doesn't do the post game anymore. Yeah, there's been some changes over the years. I used to listen to, I can't remember all their names, but there were some good guys in the 07s, 07, 08, 07s. Then the 2000s, there were some good post-game shows. There's a ground ball to second. That could be two. Second for one. To first. He's safe. Runner scores. It's 5-1 Giants. One out. Runner at first. Like I was saying, right here, a home run puts the Mets within two. This game is not over. A little bit of sneaky speed right there. I thought that was going to be a double play. Jim Rice of the Red Sox ran up into the stands at Yankee Stadium to rough up a fan who stole his hat. We don't play around with stolen hats. What's up, Logan 707? Doval's getting loose right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one is down low to Squirrel. Jeff McNeil. Yeah, DJ Stewart, a little bit of a sneaky speed there. He was hauling ass. He knew the situation. He knew he had to go everything he got up that first base line. Pitch. Rakes it. That's a base hit. What are the odds now? Rounding second, heading for third is DJ. And holding it first is Squirrel. And now the tying run is on deck, and it's a save situation. This is a save situation, and here comes Melvin. You probably should have just let Doval handle the ninth. Holy Moses. So he calls for the righty. It's going to be Doval, and this is a critical moment right here. 5-1 Giants, but the tying run is on the on-deck circle, and Doval is coming in, and Doval does not pitch well under pressure. And Tyler Rogers, if the Giants don't win this game, Tyler Rogers is not going to sleep well tonight at all. This thing is melting down. What happened to 99.8? What happened to 99.8? How could it still be 97 point? There's no way in any world I've ever lived in that the Giants have 97.1 odds. The light show happens. Doval comes in. Doval was not supposed to appear in this game. Holy cow. Absolutely unbelievable. 99.8, I was told. Yet, the Mets have the tying run on the on-deck circle, and in comes Camilo Doval. He's joking with the umpire. I think they're speaking Spanish because I can read lips. I ain't no John boy, but I can read a little bit of lips. And this situation is very, very, very torturous. Welcome to torture, ladies and gentlemen. Camilo Doval. Camilo he gets rattled. Camilo Doval is not we love Camilo and he's our closer, but he's not someone who usually comes in and just boom, 1, 2, 3, game over. It's always interesting. And the problem now is it's already interesting. Rogers has made it interesting. He's given up 3 hits. There's 2 men on. A run is already scored, and the tying run is on deck. And Bo Falcon has just sent a super sticker, and that keeps the streak alive right there. Even though the post game hasn't started, we're going to count that as a super sticker that continues the streak. Thank you so much, Bo Falcon, and let's hope that super sticker gets us through this game. So here we go, guys. 5-1 Giants, ninth inning, 1 out. Runners are on the corners. A double play ball is what the doctor is ordering. The prescription is in, and it says double play right here to end the game. Joey Wendell, not the most intimidating hitter in the history of the game, but right now he's got a bat in his hand and he can do damage. He takes a strike. And Joey Wendell just wants a base hit to keep the line moving. This is starting to remind me of that 86 World Series game with a base hit after base hit after base hit. And the Mets just not wanting to give it up. 100-mile-an-hour heat taken for a strike, and I think Doval is looking good. Dave Auburn fan with the 5 spot. And this will help the Giants get through this inning. It's got to. Here's the pitch. Swinging, foul down the line. Thank you so much, Dave Auburn, Giants fan, for that. Big Miggy thumbs up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Doval gets him, and the Giants need one more out to finish it off. A huge, a gigantic, a monumental strikeout right there from Camilo Doval with a cutter. And Wendell had zero chance. And the Mets are down to their last out. And it's Omar Narvaez, who's hitting under 200, but right now, none of that matters. He's got a double today. The pitch, and he swings and grounds one to third base. Chapman delivers it to first, and the ball game is over, and the San Francisco Giants have won the game. Both those outs are brought to you by Dave Auburn, Giants fan, and Bo Falcon. The San Francisco Giants win the baseball game by a score of 5-1, and all I can say is, whoo! That was mother effing scary. Yeah, 99.8. Maybe it ended up being correct, but damn, that was too high. I don't care what anyone says. That number was too high when that was predicted in the 8th inning, because damn. I mean, yes, it was a 5-1, but that could have been ugly. That could have been ugly. Camilo Doval just saved Tyler Rogers' ass. Giants win, and that's a 2-game winning streak against this New York Mets team. And overall, the San Francisco Giants, with one more game to go, have already won this series, and they have won one. I lost count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 7. 5 of the last 7. I think we would all take that. So the Giants are turning this thing around with the victory. It's time for the post-game show, ladies and gentlemen, and keep it right here. Let's just get right into it. Hopefully all the regulars find the stream. I'm going to put post-game on the title so that people find the stream. Okay, y'all. We're going to get started right now.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to the post-game show. And we just did the play-by-play for a great W today. 5-1, the Giants win it. Not again I'll say the same thing I said yesterday, not the smoothest 9th inning in the history of the game, but this time Camilo Doval, it wasn't his fault. He came in and he cleaned up the mess caused by Tyler Rogers, but Logan Webb was absolutely phenomenal today. 8 scoreless innings for Logan Webb, who gets the win. He has now had 2 consecutive stellar starts. I think he's had 4 consecutive, I would say, excellent, really good starts, but 2 consecutive stellar starts. He is back. Anyone who was worried at spring training, worry no more for Logan Webb. People are like, are you worried about Eric? You worried about Logan Webb? He's not looking too good. Spring training means absolutely jack crap, especially when it comes to a veteran. I mean, he's not a super veteran. He's still a young guy, but you know what I mean? Like an experienced and a quality all-star starter like Webb. We don't have to worry about it. So Webb gets the win today. He only struck out 4, but his stuff was filthy. Mets were hitting a lot of ground balls. The Giants defense had Webb's back. Tyler Rogers was not good, but Doval got his back, and the Giants win it today thanks to guys like Michael Conforto, Matt Chapman, Wade Jr., Tyro Estrada had a great day. Even Mike Yastrzemski's got that batting average above the Mendoza line with 2 key hits today, 3 RBIs. I would love to give the player of the game to Mike Yastrzemski, but unfortunately, there's someone else who probably is going to end up getting it. But what a victory today. Okay, his first start was rocky. That was a long, 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 mother, long time ago. Jason Corona has come through again with the 999. I was wondering if Jason Corona would be here for the W. 2-0 in the series. The Giants win the series. Now we're going for the sweep. Get your brooms ready. Get your brooms ready. Brady Domina, Dulcimer's first start. Yeah, we have the W. Kovacs. Bets on how many more long in that sentence. Oh, we were maxing out at that one. So the Giants take it today. And 2 hours, 10 minutes. Like I've only been live 2:19 and the game is over. So I do appreciate that quick game, quick outs for the Giants, and a wonderful game today. And this is what we got to see more of. This is just solid baseball all around. We'll look at tomorrow's game. We'll look at tomorrow's starters, Kyle Harrison, and we'll look at what's going to happen here against the Pirates coming up. Joey Bart, the return of Joey Bart, etc. But this one was just almost a perfect game. The only thing that keeps it from being a perfect game was a Tyler Rogers not looking too good, but he does have a 3.38 ERA on the season, so you can't hate too much. He's a shaky guy. He's off. He has bad outings, bad appearances. He's a location guy. If Tyler Rogers is not hitting his location, he's not blowing anyone away. And he wouldn't even be around anymore if he didn't figure out that submarine style. It's all about deceptiveness for Tyler Rogers, and he wasn't deceptive today. I think I could have got a hit against Tyler Rogers today because he was just slinging it up right over the plate and not much on it, not much movement. And Tyler didn't look great today, but Doval, Doval was untouchable. Final score in this one, 5-1. We're going to talk about how those runs were scored in a second, but I want to thank everyone for being here. Wolfison, and we got another super chat. The Salvation Army Rancho Cordova Core has come through again. Get the broom ready. He's got his ready. Let's go, Giants. We need to see Snell. It wasn't big on Bart, but that's just stupid choosing Murphy. Oh, absolutely idiotic to get rid of him for nothing. For a prospect who's never played in a minor league game. Absolutely terrible. I mean, terrible. Just absolutely terrible. That's exactly what Charles Barkley would say about it. He says it's terrible. Across Major League Baseball today, the Dodgers did beat the Nationals. No surprise there. Was hoping the Nationals could pull one out for us, but no, didn't happen. Pirates won 2-1 against the Brewers. And that's all well and good. The Diamondbacks beat up on the Cards 14-1. Some of the games here to keep an eye on. Also, the Rockies beat the Pods. The Padres are 500, 13-13. The Giants, with this win today, should be right around the corner, 12-13. We need one more win to get back to 500. The team is good. The team's got talent. It has to be admitted. This team has talent. We just have to start utilizing that talent. And I think that this is the start of something big. I think the Giants had a rough start. That was a rough stretch. And I think that stretch is over now. I hope. I'm not saying I'm going to win every game. Of course not. Could lose tomorrow. But if the Giants lose tomorrow, I'm really not going to freak out too much because we won the series. I really would love the sweep. Actually, I said Kyle Harrison. It's actually not. It's actually Blake Snell tomorrow. Uh, will be going like someone said after Webb, but it's actually going to be Snell. So he's 0-3. And we're taking on Mania. Giants fans, we know Mania. He's looked good this year, but he's hittable. He's not a guy who's just guaranteed to go blow anyone away. And Mania's got good stuff though. And let's just not make Mania look like, the next coming of freaking Cy Young or Walter Johnson. Let's get to Mania tomorrow. And let's not Blake Snell. Like Blake Snell, I don't expect him to go out and dominate tomorrow. We need to see a quality start. 5 innings, give up 2 runs. That's all I ask. 5 innings and giving up 2 runs or better. That's all I ask from Blake Snell tomorrow. And that's not even that great. 0-3, 11.57 ERA. I mean, he has gotten, I want to say he's gotten shelled, but he has gotten snelled. And we need to freaking see him be better tomorrow. We're going to start singing some rap songs in here about Blake Snell. What the hell? People told me you were going to do well. Okay. We're going to write a whole song about Blake Snell if he sucks tomorrow. Blake will be okay. He didn't have spring training. Well, then why didn't you start in AAA to get ramped up? Got to drive home, but I enjoyed watching through my college class. Oh, nice, Logan. What was your class if you haven't already left? I love college, man. I love going to school. I graduated. My last time I went to college was in 2013. I haven't taken any classes since I graduated. But that's one thing I miss. Marine biology. Oh yeah, you don't need to pay attention to that. Marine biology. That's cool though. So let's wrap this game up and talk about what happened out there today. The Giants did win the game by a score of 5-1. Let's get that score up there. There's the scoreboard 5-1. Webb gets the win, Severino the loss. And like I told you, the cool thing is because of Doval needs to go thank Tyler Rogers because he put the save situation by putting the tying run on deck. So Doval actually got the save today, his 4th of the year. So he needs to go thank Tyler Rogers, if he's a statistics guy, because he got his save. Night class, not much going on. Night class, not much. Yeah, I was thinking of taking some acting class. I want to take some classes. Maybe we get into that. I don't know if I'd be any good at it, but I feel like I can do better than half of the actors that I see on TV. I know Daniel Day-Lewis, but I think I could do pretty good. So let's go ahead and break this one down. This game started out basically both pitchers were throwing perfect games. And in the bottom of the 5th inning, I felt the need to tweet out to let everyone know that Luis Severino was working on a no-hitter and a perfect game. And it jinxed it. Ask anyone who was here. It jinxed it immediately, and it jinxed it hard. As soon as I tweeted that out, within a couple seconds after I tweeted that out, we got the first hit of the game. And then more hits. Matt Chapman got a hit. Tyro Estrada got a hit. Giants took a lead 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski roped one to center, 3-0 Giants. And just there, we were feeling really good because Webb was dominating. Bottom of the 7th inning, the Giants add 2 more. Tyro hit a triple, and Mike Yastrzemski again with a base hit that deflected off the first baseman. Pete Alonso made it 4-0. And then Giants added 1 more on the Lamont Wade Jr. double. And that was the last run the Giants would score. 5-0. The Mets tacked on 1 run in the top of the 9th because, like I said, Rogers didn't have it today, gave up a couple of hits to Alonso and Beatty, but ultimately the Giants were able to hang on and win it. 5-1 the final score. What's up, Randy, with the 99? 99 is much appreciated. Thank you so much, Randy Rolfinson. It means a ton. I really do appreciate it. I thought we would go no hitter, but all of a sudden we were like, yeah, woohoo. And I don't look, man. I mean, I don't know if you're superstitious, but literally right after I tweeted that out, the Giants bats came alive. It was actually weird. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I could have tweeted that on the third and the fourth. But the moment I tweeted it out, when I said, just want to let everyone know, Louis, check the time, 7:44 p. I don't know if this is Pacific or what, but just want to let everyone know Luis Severino is working on a no-hitter and perfect game, so everyone knows. And as soon as I tweeted that out, boom, everything happened. And so really weird. You know, Farhan isn't the GM, don't you? Yeah, he's the president of baseball operations. But I think Farhan does have veto power, and he does have the final decision as president of baseball operations. I would say that he is higher up on the totem pole than the general manager. And I seen the Dodgers general manager, Brandon Gomes, walked right by. I was like, "Hey, Brandon, what's up?" He said, "What's up, dude?" But I'm and actually, who else I see? I seen who's the Giants general manager? What's his name? Is it Pete Patula right now? Saw him too. Yeah, Pete Patula. I saw him at an Astros game. Walked right by me. Walked right by me. I said, "What's up, Pete?" He said, "How you doing, bro?" And you know who else I seen? Reggie Jackson walked right by me. I seen it. I don't know why when I go to games, like Hall of Famers and stuff will just and general manager will just walk right through the crowd because I get there early and I think they think that nobody will recognize them. I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. Same thing, Michael Roeder. Too good of a game to be negative tonight. Tonight's gonna be a good night. 5-1 the final score, and not a lot to say about it. It was a quick game. It moved along nice and just a crazy pace today. Play by play was just like boom, boom, boom. But I think the biggest thing to take away from this game, I would say it's Logan Webb, because we've seen what Webb has been doing lately. I think this just absolutely confirms that Webb is 100% Webb. And let's just pray that he stays healthy, that no weird, no shoulder or elbow injury, elbow problems, and Webb keeps going like this, because we need it. He's our ace right now. I don't care. Snell is not the ace. Cy Young or not, Webb was second for the Cy Young. And Snell had some luck last year. Webb could have easily won the Cy Young, had maybe a little bit of better offense behind him, because Webb has been known in the last couple of years to kind of be like Matt Cain. You guys remember Matt Cain, like his first 3 years? Matt Cain couldn't get no run support. Matt Cain could have the 27 Yankees lineup, and he couldn't get no run support. Like every time Matt Cain pitches, Giants would score 0. Randy with another 99, but add another 9 to it. 999. That's amazing. I appreciate it so much. And I don't know how long this is going to go for. If we're going to go 99.99, then 99.99, and then 9,099, and then 99. Hopefully this is it, because you don't need to do that, Randy. I appreciate it though. Thank you so much for that. 999. And we also have Thomas B. Would love to see Webb win a Cy Young this year. He's on his way, Thomas B, with the 2 spot right there. He's on his way. Micah, we have a new member. We have a new member. And it's Micah. Hope you guys enjoyed the game today. Whether you watched me or whether you watched it on TV or whether you listened to the radio, this was a fun one. And Micah has joined the organization, single A. Thank you so much. Welcome to the organization. I hope you enjoy it. Check out my members only videos. And I put out a couple of new ones lately. I have an umpire rant over there. I'm going to put another one up soon as well. Thank you so much. Hicks going to be right out there. Hicks is incredible. Webb is incredible. You work hard. Thank you so much. Yeah, because, we come hard here. Like I said, the website is coming up. I'll show you right now. It's very, I just started putting together a list. I want to try to get at least 100, but preferably 200 plus guys on my prospects list over on the website. But here's my website right here, humbabybaseball.com. All my documentaries are also here in article form. And By the way, anyone who's interested in writing for Hum Baby Baseball, let me know. You're not doing some articles, we'll throw them up there. I had some people do it in the past, but yeah, right here, my prospect profiles right here. So I have a list of some prospects, and I'm going to try to add as many as I can. Oh, you guys can't even see it right here. My MLB draft prospects. So check that out. But I'll be adding 2 or 3 every day. We're getting ready for the draft. Giants better draft someone good this year. We better draft someone good this year. Hum Baby Baseball. Signing Lee and Hicks was genius. Yes. Watched it on my phone via Hulu. Solid team, great defense, great start by Webb. Check the runners and score. Oh, yeah. Every day, what do I say? Who does better with runners in scoring position wins the game, and we have not missed one yet. Today, let's bring up the box score if I can. What's going on here? Mets, runners in scoring position, 1 for 7. Giants, 4 for 9. The team that does better with runners in scoring position wins the game. It's almost every single time. We have not had an instant yet, and I've checked almost every game where the team that does better with runners in scoring position loses. If you hit better with runners in scoring position, you win the game. Simple as that. That's how you score runs. By the way, Soler went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Bro, what's up? You need to go to Sacramento or something, dude? What's wrong with you, my man? Let's freaking go. We don't deal with that. But luckily that we got his back today. Wade, Conforto, Chapman, Estrada, Yaz. So I'm just messing with Soler. I like Soler a lot. I'm just teasing. We got your back today, bro. Show up tomorrow, do some damage then. But tomorrow's a big one because Blake Snell's going, and the Giants have a chance to sweep. Snell knows their pressure is big right here, but Snell is a big game pitcher, and maybe this is the kind of pressure he needs to go out there and deliver. But Giants fans are not going to deal with another. If Snell is 0-4 after tomorrow with an ERA of 11 or 12 something, then I just don't know what I'm going to say at that point. I guess jump in the post game and we'll find out if that happens. Easier to contact me. Let's see. If you go to the website, contact here at the top. I thought it was pretty easy. It brings you to this form you could fill out. This sends me an email. I get these emails. And it goes straight to my inbox. If you've sent me something I didn't respond, it may be my fault. I get quite a bit of emails. I try to respond to them all. Sometimes they just get buried, and I'm always mean to get back to it. And sometimes I just forget. And then by the time I think about it, it's been like almost like insulting to even get back to someone after so long. But I try to get back to everyone. And you fill this form out, it usually will work. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see some people have filled it out in the past. But ladies and gentlemen, the Giants got the win today. Big W today. Have I replied to you? I think I've replied to you, Michael Roeder. Let's go ahead and play the song and rock and roll. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. Time for Giants baseball. Sing bye-bye, baby. You wanna be in first place. Bye-bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR, and you'll see who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. San Francisco Giants. Bye-bye. Baby, Thank you all so much for that one, and we'll be back tomorrow. Let's go, Giants. Don't screw it up. Let's go, Snell. I appreciate it. It's hot. I'm going to roll out of here. This was a nice, smooth, quick, easy win. Player of the game, Logan Webb, player of the game. No, we ain't sending no chat. We can't send those guys to AAA. They got too much big league experience, but good question. Yaz, maybe. I'm not sure, but Yaz, maybe, because he may have an option, but those guys know, not without their permission. Thank you again, guys, and good night.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis all the way to the wall.